What's going on, guys? Money Shot 77 here. And yes, you are looking at Battlefield 1 gameplay. I can finally make a video talking about Battlefield 1 and actually have video gameplay of me playing it. This was my 10-hour trial through EA Access, which was kind of a pain in the ass, and you'll see what I mean throughout the video. I left them in, and you'll guess what I'm talking about. You've already seen it a couple times. But this video is not going to be a rant video. This video is just me basically talking about the good, the bad, and yes, the ugly of this game. I'm excited. I can tell you, after playing my 10-hour trial, I'm definitely ready for some new experiences across the Battlefield genre. Okay, let's start out with the good. The good is, it's a new Battlefield. No, just kidding. The good thing is, most of the mechanics, the way you move throughout the maps and multiplayer, stay true to previous Battlefields, so there's not going to be much in the way of a learning curve there. Something that's going to be kind of hard to get used to is some of the iron sights, because, you know, back in the early 1900s, most of these guns were either prototypes or just concepts. I'm sure all of them seen action, but I don't know how much. But yeah, the iron sights, we've been really spoiled by the modernization of the Battlefield games, the more modern Battlefield games when it comes to iron sights. What you thought was bad, wait till you play this game. But that being said, you know, you got to expect that, considering the era. If you're a veteran Battlefield player, it won't be very hard to adapt. At least it wasn't for me. I can basically cover more of support class, and I know the support class has been getting, you know, mixed reviews. It seems more hate than anything, but I can understand why, because as I played it, it seems like the LMGs are way underpowered. Maybe not underpowered, but if you run up nose to nose against an assault or a medic, you'll understand what I mean. Rate of fire wins the day. It always has in every shooter I've ever played. And, you know, light machine guns just do not have that rate of fire. One thing that has bummed me out is the fact that during the beta, I had bottle trip mines for the support class, and they've completely taken them away from the support class. I don't understand why they did that. That makes me very sad. I love my claymores, because in my style of gameplay, I'm very pro-objective. I always go for the objective, and I like to cover my ass, so to speak, by putting trip mines or claymores in, you know, in the doorways and stuff to give me a fighting chance against a bunch of enemies rushing me or something while I'm trying to take an objective. And they got rid of that, and they gave us mortar rounds, two different kinds of mortar rounds. One has wider spread, which is good for infantry, and the other one is more towards like tanks and stuff. They also added a timed mine that you can attach to tanks and walls and stuff. It's like a hybrid between a grenade and C4. It's like a sticky bomb. I think it's called a lumpy mine. But anyways, I mean, it's going to be great for tank killing and stuff like that. But the way I play, I go indoors, and it just doesn't fit my personal style of gameplay as a support player. I don't know, maybe down the road, if people bitch enough, like I'm doing, they'll give us our trip mines back. That would be awesome. I'd really, really, really like that. But if they don't give them back to us, I will figure out plan B. I mean, I did play 10 hours without them. And I must say that I used the mortar rounds both of them. I like the Tank Buster ones more. It's got a smaller spread, but I actually got quite a few kills with that, and that's kind of cool. The thing is, it's it's a mortar. You kind of stand there and don't do nothing except for try and kill people across the map. But while you're standing there, you're out in the open or whatever, you're just begging to be sniped, which I was a couple times. I mean, you got to make it a little harder for them. But I just, like I said, when I cap my objectives, I like to fortify myself, so I got a little extra protection behind me. And without them mines, it just makes it a little trickier for my style of gameplay. The repair tool wrench I have absolutely no use for. They should have left that with the assault class, aka engineer class. I'm never gonna replace my ammo pouches or my big ammo box to use that thing ever. I mean, I have no use for the thing. Moving on to something else. I said in the beginning of this video that I probably wasn't going to rant or talk about it much, but as I'm watching this video and the way I've edited it, I got to mention something. EA, what the hell? Do I really need that pop-up message every 3 minutes asking me or letting me know how much time I have left in the trial? I mean, I don't remember it being that bad during the Star Wars Battlefront trial. I mean, it popped up, but it seemed like it was in between matches. So, good one, EA. I mean, this is ridiculous. Everybody in my squad was having issues with that except for one friend. And, but I've seen other people that had trouble with this. So, it's a really cool concept having it, but that got me killed so many times. See, it popped up again right here. Got me killed so many times because there was one time I was sneaking up on a guy, and I didn't record all of them. This is just, my first 2 gameplays that I've edited. I snuck up on a guy, and I was going to shovel him, hit him with the shovel across his collarbone, and it popped up, and he turned around and shot me. I mean, it was ridiculous. Is it necessary for this to pop up that much? But anyways, I'm done ranting. Let's talk more about the Battlefield. Okay, overall, what I've experienced besides the annoying pop-ups is it is going to be fun, and there is things you're going to have to learn to live without. Like I said earlier, the iron sights, you're going to have to. The scopes in this game are minimal, but they do exist, so that's cool. Because I do like I like a little bit of a scope with a little bit of magnification. And speaking of magnification, you can go into your settings on your gun, and you can put I think it's a 1.25 zoom all the way up to a 4-point with a scope for the support class, anyways. On I don't know if it's on all the guns, but anyways, I'm gonna make a video about all the support guns. I'm gonna go through every class and every gun and give you my opinion of all of them in some other videos. But I'm gonna start with the support class, and I'll be dropping tons of videos once this releases on Tuesday. Anyways, there are 3 preset class for each gun. There's like a trench version, infantry version, and then a heavy version. And the heavy version has, I believe that's the one that has a scope on it, if I remember correctly. Each one's got their pros and cons. It'll basically boil down to your style of gameplay, and you'll be able to figure out which one's right for you. But anyways, guys, that's basically all I'm going to talk about in this video, because I'm going to do a lot of breakdown videos of this game. But I'm just curious if you guys got to play it and what you thought about it. Let me know what you guys thought about it. What's your favorite class? What class didn't you like? What's your favorite map? What map didn't you like? Because I really am not fond of that Fail Fortress map. I absolutely despise it. I'm coming around to it. I've played it a couple times, but I'm not real crazy about that map particular. Now on the flip side, my favorite map I played on is Ammons. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not too sure, and I'm sorry if I butchered it. But graphically, amazing map. It's close quarter, narrow streets, and an absolute blast to destroy. I mean, it's absolute rubble once we tear it to hell. But all in all the maps are stunning in their own way in this game. I mean, DICE didn't leave much behind in the way of creativity. So that's cool. The only thing I'm kind of worried about, you know, as we're getting closer to this, is its launch. Because once the masses join in, you know, how sturdy are the servers going to be? Because we do not want another Battlefield 4 type release. I know a lot of people may have forgotten about that, but that was just a bad time. And hopefully this game releases a lot smoother, because it sure as hell can't get any worse. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching my video, taking the time out to watch my video. Please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you didn't. Like I said, there will be a lot more videos now that it's finally coming out, and I am excited. So excited. We have Battlefield 1 videos. Anyways, guys, this has been MoneyShot77. Take care.